Alrighty, so let me catch you guys up on what we have done so far on the schematic. The only thing different is I have gone and deleted the LEDs from the 12 volt rail here and this transistor and added in global tags for red, green, and blue. They don't have to be in this order, they can be in whatever order because these are individual channels. But for the sake of it, I just did them this way. So everything now is tagged to this 4-pin connector, and there is now a barrel jack for power. So that's the only thing really changed in the schematic. The next thing is if we go to the PCB, I did run the traces. There's not much really to the traces. Let me show you there. Let me also hide the silkscreen, make it a little easier to see. And so all I did was I ran the traces. Now, if you'll see, what I did was I put a plane on the back and a plane on the front. One's 12 volts and one is ground. So once that is put back in, let's put that back. I don't know why this particular one isn't connected. It is connected though. If we turn this ground plane back on, you can see, it should be connected. Why is it not connected? That's interesting. So if we run traces on, is it the back copper? This it's got power. Fascinating. Wonder why it's saying that there's, let's run a design rules check. Unconnected items. It's an outline. We'll fix that later. So 12 volts is missing from here, but it's connected up here. And this is connected to this 12 volts, so actually, yeah, that is a problem. Alright, so what we can do to save us a little bit of trouble, we can go to the front mask and we will do a trace. We'll do a vias even right here. And then redo that. And put another vias here. Right, and so now we go to front copper, you'll see those two are disconnected, but we go to back copper, and so we go front copper, we want to run a trace from here over to here, hit our map. Let's make that a thicker trace because I like thick traces and I cannot lie. What am I doing? Now, everything is satisfactory and happy. Run DRC, close, right on. And so if we go over here to our 3D viewer, this is what our board looks like. Okay? And then on the back side we have our potentiometers. So that is all good and ready. And then the other thing we did, we save this and save this, and just as a good rule I like to regenerate all of my files, replot and close. I'm going to save that, and then the other project that I went ahead and did was the face panel. It's nothing fancy. Oh, we cannot find it. Where did I put it? We move it here, face panel, face pro. And the schematic is simple. It's just a few regular holes and then 6 grounded holes, custom footprints, and silkscreen, and that's really it. And all I did was I appended the board so that I could get the location, which is really easy to do. There's not much to that. And then I've already placed the order, so they should be here in a couple of weeks, but I wanted to show you guys kind of how that looks. And if you want to see the schematic, you can. It's really just this. That's all there is to it. So let's go one more time back over to kicad, and we will open up our recent project. face panel and control module schematic. Again, just a quick glance at that. Everything looks in order. And then if you want to take one more quick glance at the final board, that's this one with the silkscreen. And of course, when you're looking at the back side, the silkscreen, there's nothing on the back side except for just that there's switches. And the switches are on top on purpose. This is mirrored on purpose because this is red, green, and blue, but you can put them either direction. It's done that way on purpose. So we'll see how that plays out when it gets here. That should be exciting. So appreciate you guys chilling out. And I would have done this live, but honestly, I just really wanted to get it done super fast. So I'm going to send off for this, and we'll see what it looks like in a couple of weeks.